Good morning and welcome to Love Every Moment, coming to you today from Monroe, Louisiana, where I found this sketch in a museum by one of the founders of Coca-Cola, of all things. Today's verses are 1 Peter 1:24-25. For all flesh is like grass, and all its glory like the flower of grass. The grass withers and the flower falls off, but the word of the Lord endures forever, and this is the word which was preached to you. Now, this is expounding on last week's verse, and I had the link up here. And I was starting to make a point last week, and I was kind of running out of time. So it's a good thing that this is expounding, because that's what I want to do. And the point was that we humans are born of a seed. Of course, the biblical usage of seed in this case would be sperm. And that seed, that human seed, is corrupt, and it's weak, and it's miserable, and it's flawed. But that's what we're born into. But we could be born again with a seed that's uncorruptible, that's sharper than any two-edged sword, and very powerful. And that seed is the Word of God. Now, if we men are honest, we will say that our virility is waning. Our seed is diminishing. Our body is diminishing. Our strength is diminishing. In fact, our whole body is just declining in all kinds of different ways. But in the same way that my body is declining, the other seed, the Word of God, is growing in me. And that's where my virility lies, in the Word of God. And that is quick and strong. In fact, it's going to grow into a tree that bears much fruit. And then I could feed everybody with that fruit, love being the key one. Now, these two verses today are originally found in Isaiah 40, and I thought it'd be good to take a look at a couple of verses there to get it in context. Verse 1, comfort, O comfort my people, says your God. Verse 3, a voice is calling, clear the way for the Lord in the wilderness, make smooth in the desert a highway for our God. Which of course was quoted by John the Baptist to get ready for Jesus' earthly ministry. Then verses 6, 7, and 8 are really today's verses as they were quoted. All flesh is grass, and all its loveliness is like the flower of the field, and so on. The idea being, Isaiah 40 starts with comfort. Take comfort and make the way straight for the Lord. Prepare for his coming. And then the whole rest of it is because he's got the strength that is going to be much better than anything we've got on a human level. And it grows to this great crescendo. And we get this climax in verses 28 to the end. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, does not become weary or tired. His understanding is inscrutable. He gives strength to the weary, and to him who lacks might, he increases power. Though youths grow weary and tired, and vigorous young men stumble badly, yet those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength. They will mount up with wings like eagles. They will run and not get tired. They will walk and not become weary. Such a glorious passage. And we read this, we still tend to think in a human body frame of mind that will mount up with wings like eagles. Well, we don't mount up with wings like eagles. That's metaphorical. And I think this whole gaining new strength and running and walking and so forth, not getting tired, it's metaphorical in that it's pointing again to that other seed that's going to grow. That's the seed that's going to grow. Let's look at one last cross-reference to get the point, and that is 1 Timothy 4:8. For bodily discipline is only of little profit, but godliness is profitable for all things, since it holds promise of the present life and also the life to come. So bodily exercise, what are we talking? Jack LaLanne? You're probably too young for that. But anyway, the whole idea being, it's not about the physical body. That's going to decline. That's slowly going out the door. But our strength in the other seed, the Word of God, is growing, becoming powerful, bearing fruit, and feeding others with love. So let's choose to love every moment, because then we're going to love every moment. I'm your average wretch, and I hope you have a great week.